Controversial cross-dresser Idris Ogunneyin, popularly known as Bobrisky, allegedly has been arrested on his way to Benin Republic. Hi guys, welcome back to Celebrity Gist Direct. If you're just coming across our channel for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and hit on the bell icon for notification. For a while now on the internet space, it has been the case of Bobrisky and VDM. The case between Bobrisky and VDM has really gone a really wide gap. You know, there was a time VDM was being called in the National Assembly for a speech between him and Bobrisky. And allegedly, Bobrisky did not attend that conference because he said that he was not feeling too well, and VDM was the only person that attended the conference at that time. Now, the case between Bobrisky and VDM has been on the internet space for a while now, and the case was being adjourned, hoping that Bobrisky will be present in the court while he will be needed. Now, Bobrisky allegedly was leaving the country, Nigeria to Benin Republic, and he was apprehended by the Nigerian police force. Now, the case between VDM and Bobrisky, how do you think that this case will go? Now, I'm going to allow you to enjoy the rest of the video by Arise News and hear what they have to say concerning the case of Bobrisky. Now that Bobrisky has been apprehended by the Nigerian police force, will he undergo the charges being taken in jail or not? Because allegedly we heard that when Bobrisky was being arrested the first time, he was not really put in a proper jail, but rather he was busy enjoying himself in the jail. So let's listen to Arise News and hear what they have to tell us concerning Bobrisky. Kindly drop your opinion in the comment section and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Social media was awash with reactions after Nigeria Immigration Service confirmed the arrest of controversial cross-dresser Idris Ogunneyin, popularly known as Bobrisky, at the Semen border while attempting to leave the country. In a statement released by the NIS Public Relations Officer, the service disclosed Bobrisky is a person of interest over recent issues of public concern. He's undergoing interrogation and will be handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Meanwhile, the independent investigative panel set up by the federal government to investigate allegations of corruption and violations of laid down rules and regulation governing the conduct of correctional officers and the treatment of inmates has indicted a senior officer of the Nigerian Correctional Service for giving privileges to Bobrisky during his time in the custodial center. If we can listen to some of those privileges really quickly before we come back for a discussion.
The panel also found that Mr. Ogunneyin Idris enjoyed several privileges while in custody, both at the medium security and the maximum security custodial centers, which include especially the following: furnished single cells, humidifier, lots of visits by his family members and friends as he desired, visit by his family members and friends held inside the office of the in charge of the custodial center, floor rug, self-feeding, designated inmates to run errands for him, access to fridge and television, and possibly access to his phone.
All right, Bobrisky has been cleared, but he was in prison enjoying all these privileges, including access to fridge and all of that. Okay.
So I'm glad that this has come out. And first of all, well done to the Minister of Interior for the investigative panel. There are conversations around how detailed this was and the truth. But what they've established is that there was not a time when he spent time outside custodial service, but that he enjoyed, humidifier. He had an errand person within the prison services. He had visitors from guests who came in. It just shows that the correctional service in Nigeria has to be looked into. The first question I want to ask is it only Bobrisky that enjoyed such privileges, or are there still people in the correctional services who are still enjoying these privileges? Then who are the people pulling the strings? I don't think one man should take the fall for it. All the people who are complicit, because this is an opportunity for us to reform the prison service and ensure that people don't have that. Number one, the welfare of the inmates are guaranteed, and that people who can pay their way do not get special privileges for sentences that they should be serving.
All right.
It opens up a bigger conversation.
I believe the man that was mentioned in that indictment, his name, they say, is Kevin Ikechukwu. He acted unethically and brought shame to himself and the Nigerian Correctional Service. I mean, we need more information and details as to all of these people that are being complicit.
Even the paperwork was not proper. So this was where they got them in the investigation report. They discovered that even the paperwork of the transfer was not done appropriately. So there are lots of ends, as regards it. And, and I think the report is deeper than what the media is just reporting on the surface.
Yes.
I think when you have the holistic report come out,
Well, all right.